Good morning to everyone. In the last class, we have discussed about add new and unchange of differences, uh, and how can we insert the data in the table, and how can we delete the data, and how can we update, modify. Difference between update and modify, we have checked those all things, and today's concept is joins. Okay, so I have some information like um, something sales order. Okay, some VBAK table is there. Okay, VBAK table is there. So in this one, I am taking sales order number, okay, and customer number, okay, customer number and document type, okay. Something information I am taking in this way. Here, sales document number 123 is there, and customer number something number is there, okay, and document type is something D1. Okay, the same way 124 document number is there. Now I have one more table, that is VBAP. Okay, so in the VBAP also I am getting something sales order number, item number, material number, price, okay, something data, I mean something fields I am taking here, and here 1 to 3 same sales document number is coming, and item number 10, and the material number is something number is coming, net price is something amount is coming here. Okay, 1 to 3 it is repeating here. Okay, repeating for 20 items, same sales document number only, 20 item number is coming, and here here 1 to 6 is there, item number 10 is there, and something material number is there, and price is something is there. Now my requirement is I have to, okay, I have to display the data in a program, okay, from both tables, from VBAK table and VBAP table, okay, from VBAK table and VBAP table, and the common data only I have to display in my program. Okay, common data means here 1 to 3 is available. Okay, so this 1 to 3 it will check in VBAP also. Okay, if 1 to 3 is available, 1 to 3 is there. Okay, if 1 to 3 is available, then it will display the data. Okay, and here 1 to 4 is there. Okay, 1 to 4 it will check in VBAP. Okay, it will check in VBAP 1 to 4 is available or not. 1 to 4 record is not available, sales document number 1 to 4 is not available, so it won't display the data, it won't take it. Next 1 to 5, 1 to 5 also it will check in VBAP. Okay, 1 to 5 is also not available here. Okay, fine, only 3 records are available here. Okay, and coming to here, 1 to 6 is 1 to 6 record is available. Okay, 1 to 6, so this 1 to 6 we check in the VBAK table, 1 to 6 is available or not. No, it is not available, so it won't take the data. So I want to display the data like okay, 1 2 3 the document information, right? Okay, and here item number, material number, and net price. Okay, and 20 item. So I want to display the data like this. Okay, 1 2 3 is coming. So for that 1 2 3, 10 item and 20 item, and header information is also coming. Okay, so here we have to write the program through joins. Okay, joins. Previously, how you have written the code. So first of all, you are writing on select query for VBAK. You are giving something condition there as select options or parameter, whatever it is, and same at the same time you are going to one more select query for VBAP table, and you are fetching the data, and after that one you are looping the item internal table, and you are reading the header data, and you are passing into one final internal table, and you are displaying the data. So this is the flow, whatever you know up to now. Okay, now I don't want to do those all things. Okay, in a single set query only I want to fetch all the things. Okay, so if you want to do like that in single select query, then we have to go for joins concept. Okay, joins concept means it will pick the data from both tables. Okay, here not only two tables, you can take 3 4 tables also. Okay, 3 4 tables also. For example, here I will take one more table also. Okay, that is KNA1. Okay, KNA1, and here customer number equal to customer number. Okay, and here name one mean customer name here. Sorry. Can I export something I'm taking? Okay, on the here the name should be something. Okay, I'm taking one more customer. Okay, and okay, something 3 tables I'm taking. VBAK, VBAP, and KNA1. Okay, 3 tables I'm checking here. In 3 tables, I'm taking common data. Okay, common data. Here, sales document number 1 2 3 is available. So I'm passing this 1 2 3 to VBAP table. Okay, VBAP table, and it is checking if the record is available or not. Okay, at the same time, customer number is here. This customer number I'm passing to KNA1 table. Okay, so here I'm checking the customer number is available or not. Okay, so in the 3 tables, the record should be available. Then only I want to display the data. Name one will come, and here finish exports. Okay, the data will display in this format. Okay, data will display in this format. How can we do through joins? And here, our app, we have a lot of joins like join, get outer join, right outer join. Okay, and Okay, different concepts are there. Inner join, left outer join, right outer join, parallel entries, like that. Some joins are there. Okay. As of now, I discussed right. So the record should be available in three tables. Okay, 1 to 3 record should be in VBAP. Okay, and the customer number should be in KNA1. Okay, the record should be in three tables. Then only it will pick the data. That concept is called here inner join. So it will take only common data. Means when all the tables, how many tables we are taking in the select query. So all the record should be available in all the tables. Okay, then only it will pick the data. That concept is inner join concept. Okay, so in our real time, 99% we will go for inner joins only. Okay, inner joins only. Okay, maximum. So if you are using any joins concept, okay, if you are using any joins concept, then we will go for inner join only. Okay, otherwise parallel entries is there. Okay, if you are not working on joins concept, okay, if you are not working on joins concept, then parallel entries is there. Okay, nowadays maximum we will use this one only, parallel entries. Okay, instead of joins we have to go for parallel entries. We will discuss about this one later, but as of now we have to discuss on joins only. Okay, in joins, inner join, left outer join, right outer join, like that some joins are there. So inner join means it will take the common record in each and every table. Okay, now I will go to the program level. How to do that one? You see 38. Okay, first of all, I will write the logic for two tables, VBAK and VBAP, and after that one I will extend to KNJ1. Okay. Now, how many fields you want from VBAK and how many fields you want to take from VBAP? So for these two fields, you have to declare one internal table and work area. Okay, and here, so I am I'm merging two tables data here, right? I'm merging two tables data. So directly I will take one final internal table. I will begin now. Ty underscore final VBELN type VBAK hyphen VBELN. Okay, and Kunar type VBAK Kunar. And document type, right? 1 minute, I will check in the table level. AUDAT, I think document date it is VBTVP. Yeah. Type VBAK hyphen VBTYP. Document type. Okay. So better to write in these comments because I don't know what is the VBTYP. Okay. So if I write in comments, then it will be better for me. The further, if you get any issue, then we can easily understand. This is the document type like that, or it will be easy to understand for any another ABAP. Okay, this is the customer number. This is the sales order number. Okay, next I will go for item table. Already sales document number I am taking. Now I will go for item. Type VBAP post now item and mat now VBAP hyphen mat now, and here this is the material number. Okay, material number and net price. Okay, end of underscore panel. Okay, one type I am declaring here. Based on this type, I will declare an internal table and work area. Work area panel. Type TB underscore panel. IT panel. Type table of TB underscore panel. Okay. Now I have to write one select query. Right. Select VLN. Honor PBTYP. Postna. So all fields I am taking in the single select query only. Okay, and matna and entity WR. Okay, so these all are the fields. Okay, and here from which table you are taking? First one is the see, whenever we are writing the select queries. Okay, whenever we are writing the select queries, at that time we have to write for. I mean, we have to take header table first of all. Okay, header table. Whenever we are writing select query, at that time we have to write for header table. Okay, whenever you are looping the data, whenever you are, if you want to display any data or if you want to loop any data, then item data we have to loop. Okay, for select query, header data. For looping, item data. Okay, from VBAK. Okay, from VBAK, and I have one more table also, that is VBAP. Right now here I have to join these two tables. Okay, VBAK and VBAP. These two tables I have to join here. So from which type of join I am linking this one? Inner join. Inner join VBAP. Okay, so I'm selecting all the fields from VBAK table and VBAP table, and I'm linking these two with inner join concept. Okay, into IT panel. All right, and before that one, we have to write one condition also. Okay, so this is okay. IT panel. I will take where VBLN in S underscore VBLN. I'm giving some condition also. Okay, and here select options S underscore VBLN for work area panel VBLN. Okay, this is okay, fine, but I have to give some link here. What is the link in between of VBAK and VBAP table? Okay, system doesn't know. We have to give the link, that one. Okay, so here we have to give one condition, on condition. Okay, on condition. On condition means, see here I am taking two tables, right? I am taking two tables and I am linking with inner join. At that time, I have to give the link from VBAK table and VBAP table. Okay. Here I am checking this VBELN. Okay, or 123 sales document number. I am passing into VBAP table. Okay, I am passing into VBAP table. Then I have to give some link here from VBAK to VBAP. I have to give some link field. Okay, here 123 is there, and here also 123 is there, right? So link field is VBELN in VBAK, and VBAP also one VBELN is available. Okay, common records. So here VBLN equal to VBELN. Okay, so, but here what VBELN? Okay, here VBAK hyphen. Okay, VBAK hyphen VBELN equal to VBAP hyphen VBELN. Okay, but here we have to take some tilde symbol. Okay, in place of that hyphen button, we have to take tilde symbol here. In the joins concept, we have to take like this. Okay, VBAK tilde VBELN equal to VBAP tilde VBELN. This is the link here. Okay, in VBAK table, VBELN say one sales document number is there. The VBAP also one sales document number is there. I am linking these two fields. Okay, now save it. Check it. Is there any problem? Fine, understood. And see here, VBELN. I'm selecting some fields here. Okay, I'm selecting some fields, but here VBELN I'm taking the first field. Okay, but this VBELN from which table I have to take? VBAK table or VBAP table? In both tables, VBELN is available. Okay, in both tables, VBELN is available. Okay, then how can it can identify from which table it has to take? System will get confused here. Okay, so we have to tell to the system. Okay, VBELN, you have to take it from VBAK table or VBAP table. Okay, we have to mention that one. So I'm writing here VBAK till. Okay, VBAK till. VBAK till VBELN. The same way I will write for all the fields. Okay, VBAK till, and here also VBAK till means in VBAK table VBELN you have to take. In VBAK table Kunal field you have to take. In VBAK VBTBAP you have to take. And here Postner is coming from VBAP. Okay, VBAP till, and Matner is coming. Okay, material. This is also from VBAP, and NETWR. This is also from VBAP. So if you write like this, then what will happen? System easily can understand. Okay, so this field from which table I have to take. Okay, so fields from which tables we have to take, it can understand very easily. It won't confuse here. Okay, that's why we have to maintain. We have to maintain table names also here. Okay, this is okay from VBAK, Innergen, VBAP on condition I'm writing. Okay, and into table I'm taking into one final internal table and where condition. Okay, here VBELN taking. Okay, VBELN is available in two tables, right? VBAK or VBAP. Okay, for which table you are giving this S underscore VBELN. Okay, for which table you are giving this condition, where condition. Okay, VBAK table only. Okay, VBAK till VBELN. Now save this one. Check this one. You cannot use internal table as a work area. Okay, syntax error. Okay, now save it, check it, activate it. Okay, now I will display the data as usually how you were displaying the data. Okay, and here I am displaying the data, right? Work area I underscore final VBELN final post of work area final nor final VTYP work area final matna final. Okay, so these are all the fields. Save it, check it, activate it. Okay, now okay, so now I'm writing the code like this. Okay, but it is not looking in the proper way. See, the loop is starting here and the end loop is starting here, but it should end it here. Okay, if it start here, then it will be good. Okay, for looking it is not good here. And here IT also some capital letters are there, some small letters are there. Okay, combination I'm taking. Here pretty printer option is there. Okay, pretty printer, if you click on that pretty printer, all the code all the code will align in one format. Just click on the pretty printer. See here how it is coming. So end loop is coming starting from here. Okay, and here IT final. IT is changed to small letters. Previously it was in capital letter. Okay, and all keywords. Okay, all keywords, whatever it is in the blue color, I am taking some keywords, right? All the keywords are changing into uppercase, and remaining data, normal code is coming in the small letters. Okay, even though I will take like here BBAK capital letters. Okay, BBAK I am taking here the capital letters. Just click on pretty printer once again. See here BBAK it is converting into small letters. Okay, so pretty printer is used to align the data. Okay, align the data in one format. Now activate it. Okay, there is no problem. Now I am keeping the breakpoint here and click on execute button. I don't know the data here, right? So I will go for SC11 transaction. AP table I'm opening here. Click on display button. Click on execute. Okay, and here I'm taking the data. Sorry. I'm just copying the number. I'm pasting here. And I'm taking one more number. I'm saving this variant here. The variant I'm taking testing 060820. Okay, this is testing only. Save this one. Okay, and here S underscore VBL is coming. I don't want to display like this. The technical format I want to display in the description. Okay, click on text elements and selection text, and here I will select the dictionary button. Click on enter button. Save it. Activate it. Click on back button. Okay, now activate the program. Execute the program. Now the sales document number is coming instead of S underscore VBELA, and click on the variant. Double click on the variant name, click on execute button. So click on desktop 3. So here click on F5 button. So if you double click on IT final, okay, you can check 14 records are coming. Okay, 14 records are coming here. Okay, so you have to cross check this one. Okay, you have to cross check this one. So first of all, 4969 is coming. Where is the table? So 4969 is coming. Only 10 item record is coming. Okay, and Matner equal to P-109. Okay, we have to cross check the data. I will take the screenshot of this one. So this is the internal table data. Now I will go to the table. I will cross check this is the correct data only or not. I don't know exactly. Oh, 1 minute. VBELN, post now, mat now. or NETWR. Okay, and see here VBELN 4969. 4969 is coming, and 10 P PIFR 109 and 5500. Okay, this is correct only. Okay, next 4970. 4970 three records are coming. Okay, three records are coming here. Okay, and the material number, the material how much amount we have to check, we have to cross check it each and everything. Okay, this is also fine. Okay, next 71 4971. 4971 is coming only one record here in the table level, and here also only one record is coming. Okay, and 4972 it is coming four records. Okay, here also 4972 is containing four records. Okay, 4973 coming four records. 73 is also four records. Okay, so like this we have to cross check the data in the debugging level or the programming level. Okay, now I am displaying the data. See, the data is coming in this way. Okay, now I want to add the KN11 table also here. Okay, here KN11 table also I have taken, but up to now I have taken two tables only. Now I am trying to add one more table, this KN11 table, right? So fine, I will add a field in the structure in the final TB underscore final. I have to add that field also. Okay, that field also I have to take. Already customer number I am taking here. Okay, KUNR is coming. Okay, KUNR is coming. So directly I will take name one. Type KNA1 hyphen name one. Okay, and here I'm this is the customer name. Okay, customer name. Now in the select query, I'm adding one more field, that is KNA1 till 1R. And first of all I am linking two tables. Okay, VBAK and VBAP I am linking here. Two tables I am linking here. Okay, now
KNA1 name 1 33rd line. Hello?
yes 30 line.
33 line KNA1
Sorry.
till
Yes,
name
thank
1.
you. Thank you. Here name one I am taking, and here I am giving two tables link here, VBAK and VBAP. I am taking two tables and I am giving the link fields also. Okay. Now I have to take one more table here, inner join. Okay, inner join KNA1. Okay, inner join KNA1. I have to give condition here on VBAK till Kunar equal to, okay, and here KNA1 till Kunar. Okay, this is the link here. Okay, from VBAK to KNA1. I have to give the link here. Okay, in the same way, how many tables you have, how many tables you want to take in this inner join, you have to take like inner join table name and you have to give the link. Okay, and in the display I have to display that one also, right? Okay, the final hyphen name one. Okay, now save it, check it, activate it. Okay, and I am executing this one. Desktop tree, click on F5 button, double click on IT panel. OTT cards are coming here. See, last one, name one is adding. Customer name is adding here. Customer name, it is adding here. So I am displaying the data. Okay, but in our real time, it may contain 5-6 tables we have to join here. Okay, and we have given some conditions from 5 tables. Okay, so in each and every time, for each and every field, here I am taking some 30 fields. Okay, in the select query I am taking 30 fields. So for each and every field, I have to mention the table name till field name like that. Okay, so instead of the table name, we can go for alias also. Okay, alias also. What is alias name here? Okay, your name is something Venkatesh, something your name is Venkatesh, but your pet name is different one. In your family, family members will call with different name. Okay, so in the same way, here also table name will be there. For the table name, I will give some alias name. Okay, so here VBAK, from VBAK table I am taking, right? And here I will give some alias name as K. Okay, as K. And here VBAP name is coming as P. Okay, if you take like this, okay, so here from VBAK I am taking something fields here and I am writing from VBAK. Okay, but this VBAK I should not take in each and every place. In place of VBAK I want to take only K. Okay, in place of VBAK I want to take only K. So I am giving one alias name for this VBAK table. Okay,